Alright guys, before we get into the video, let's talk about futtrading.co.uk. Every single method you see in my videos can be found over on the website with buying and selling prices for almost every single card on the game. £10 a month gets you access to tier 1 buying prices. That's icons, special cards, silvers and Thursday flips. For £15 a month, you get access to tier 2. That gives you live filters, gold chem styles, UCL cards, and our amazing area of fluctuations where the market is continually monitored for highs and lows. You guys are then notified when to buy low and buy and sell high, basically. A really easy way to make coins. We've recently introduced a tier 3 thanks to you guys asking for us to develop a bot. Basically, we came up with a program and what it does is it pings you every single minute pretty much. I think it's every 3 minutes. You will get pings telling you when cards are low and what to sell those cards for. I'm going to show you an example of that now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, and this is the area of the Discord for tier 3 users. As you can see, it is pinging you guys with the current price of these cards and the live target sell price. You have to cross-reference that with what the sell price has been recently and use some of your own market knowledge, but this runs 24 hours a day to make sure you guys are getting continual deals that you can keep making coins from. The legitimate way, a new ping's just come up right there for new cards that you can go out right now, buy and sell. So check it out, get involved, futtrading.co.uk, but for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But this is a brand new episode of Trading to R9 Moments Prime, whatever you want to call it. People keep going to me, it's called Moments R9, it's Prime Moments R9, or just say R9. Whatever it is the 15 million coin card himself that we're trading to. Basically, in this episode, I want to show you how things have gone in the last 48 hours. So roughly we've made about 1 million coins in the last 48 hours, give or take. Once we come to sell everything, we're about 1 million coins up, which is pretty damn impressive. But what I really want to do in this episode is, I'm going to go over you now what we've bought and sold for and show you the spreadsheet like normal. I then really want to go over in detail with you guys today how, those of you that were using the website, I'm going to show you how that bot works in the video so you guys can use that bot to greater effectiveness. But for those of you that can't do that, I want to show you how you can trade with specials and icons on the market, saving yourself time. So rather than going out and buying the 1 or 2 cards and waiting for stuff to pop, how you can monitor the market for just a short space of time and go and buy yourself 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and how you keep track of your sales. Because the reason why keeping track of your sales is so important is it tells you straight away what a card has sold for. So let's say, for example, you trade with, I don't know, Mark Overmars 90, I'm picking out a few from my one here, Mario Hermoso's 87 foot birthday card, Socrates 89, you know what they sell for. Having a track of those in a spreadsheet means that if you can't afford the website, or you don't want to buy the website, or you just want to trade however you're trading, you can use those cards as a marker for where you buy and how much you buy for, and what you're likely to sell for. Now, obviously prices change throughout the week, depending on content, demand, supply, all of those sort of things. But the prices of special cards and icons tends to be quite consistent. It does deviate, but when it deviates, it means you're usually able to pick them up lower, or you have to pick them up slightly higher because they're selling for more or selling for less. So you just adjust slightly. But let's start by looking at transfer pile. We have 65 things sold, and I'm going to give you some of the better deals that we've recently sort of sold things for. This Del Piero is a 242 sell, pick up for 210k, which is a very nice deal indeed. There's a Hullet here. I don't know if I've shown you this yet, but I might have. I picked him up for 430, sold him for 480, which is really, really nice indeed. There was a Didier Drogba here. We picked up for 204, sold for 232, which is very, very nice indeed. What else have we got that's been a really solid deal? That Giggs, again, 15k profit on him. Picked up for 260, sold, no, more than that, 20k profit. 260, sold for 300, so 25k profit on that, that's wrong. Marco Reus, Overmars, we made 10k on. Where's the Overmars here? Made 10k on this Overmars. Lewandowski's 93 card, we made 15k on this card. But I want to show you guys how you can pick them up. Now, it says 2.9 million there. The reason for that is we have 4 items still selling here. At the moment, the market's not too bad. These cards should sell relatively easily overnight. Again, this Gerrard, I could probably list it for a little bit more. If you look at the price he's currently at, that's all well and good. But I don't really want to hold these cards for too much longer than I'm holding them for right now. Zanetti was the one I picked up today. This guy was doing really well, and he's just dipped off, you can see it there, horrendously since then. And so we're probably going to take a little hit on him. I'm probably going to list him up for a loss, if I'm honest with you right now, just because he's just not done well this weekend. Del Piero we sold one for. He sort of dipped, but he's climbed again. So I'm hoping overnight 254 on him is fine. And then this Delaney is no problem whatsoever. But going to leave some stuff to sell tonight. Anything else I pick up tonight, I'll show you guys as part of this video. And then what we're going to do is go over how you guys go about doing the same sort of thing, and it can be done at any budget, including with gold cards and silver cards. So I'm going to show you basically the methodology to that, how you've worked that, what you would do, and it should hopefully make your trading this week a lot easier. Like I say, 1 million coins made in 48 hours, and that's not even 48 hours yet. Hopefully going to make a bit more than that in the long term. So I'll be right back. It'll be next day, with some more stuff picked up, some more stuff sold, and I'll show you guys what you're going to be doing. I'll be right back. Right guys, so it is next morning, and we are officially up over 1 million coins made in 48 hours. So there's an went these, the Courtois and the Højbjerg, I can't remember what I paid for them, but they were good deals. Can't remember exactly what I paid for them. But we bought some more stuff. So Laporte here at 210, should sell for 230 plus. Van Basten at 100, sell for 116. This Perez is a great pickup, 200k. Should make about, give or take, just short of 30k profit on them. And we've still got these guys selling here. So Del Piero overlisted last night, because he sort of climbed, and again he's still in and around that decent spot, so I'm in no rush to get him sold. He will sell. Delaney, we're going to take a stinger off because he's absolutely plummeted. You guys know that I show everything. If you see that, he got hit very hard after the weekend league, so he's one of a very few losses this week, which is fine. But these two here are the more important ones, the Chiellini's. The reason I want to show you the guys this today is because a lot of you guys talk about in the comment section, oh, I haven't got X amount of time to trade. You've got loads of time to trade. I think you guys think I trade a lot more than I do. Dan does come in this account as well, and every now and then, if I'm busy doing the RTG, might jump on and be like, I bought 4 or 5 cards for you, or these cards have been bought for you overnight, whatever. But neither of us, no one that I know especially, trades as long as you guys think we do. We're just smart with our time. So I just want to show you, this is the bot in the Discord. If I show you this quickly, so this is the bot, and basically for tier 3, they get this bot, and it basically pings them and says when the market's down on certain cards. So for example, that Chiellini, he was pinged at 67. I picked both those. I picked one Chiellini up at 65, one at 67. Okay, and now he pinged at 67. And I went over to the game and had a little look, and I was like, okay, cool. Is he selling in and around that? So I'm going to show you what I did on Footbin in a second and give you an idea of it. But what I did then do is I go to Chiellini and have a little look at him. I say, okay, cool. He's down at that price. If I go gold team of the week, Chiellini, and we'll go minimum for now of like 70. We'll just try and clear out between the 88 and the 89. So the 89 is here, right? So what I do with the 89 is I then go and compare price on this 89 and have a little look at him. And when I went through and looked at the 67, and I was like, okay, cool. There was also 65 sat there that had just been put up. So I was able to buy 2 of those cards and list them up. And that's how you save yourself time. Because if you think, right, that's a good deal. Let's say I go into the market and I buy myself, I don't know. Let's say I go and buy myself a, there you are, when I clean these sold straight away. Literally sold straight away. So you can see this one was bought for 67, the other was 65. I go on the market and I find myself a Delaney, for example. I might find that's a good deal. Now, I'm going to show you this on Footbin in a second. I might find that Delaney is a good deal, but there might be 5 of them. I buy all 5, because all 5 are good deals. They will eventually rise with the fluctuation in the market. But with Chiellini, what I did was I cross-referenced him over on Footbin, so I'm going to show you that now. So this is Chiellini here. And you see he said sales are 64, but then you see the 77s, the 90s, the 91s, there's 68s there, 70, 75s, 80s, 80, 82. I underlisted slightly on them, and I was like, why not? Because I'm not in any, like, sort of, I don't need to hold them that long or whatnot. And with informs like him, I'm like, I'll let him go a little bit easier than I would do normally. But all I've got to do with that bot is cross-reference. But this is achievable without the bot, and I keep bleating on about this, but you have to use the market index on this game. You have to use it to make coins. Because what I do here now is, I look at these cards and I go, okay, cool, Eriksen's down. So let me have a little look at Eriksen. But if he's down there, I'll then go and look at his other card types as well. So I look at his other cards and say, okay, cool, is he down consistently across the board, or is it just that type that's down? And can I buy multiples of those cards? So Eriksen, for example, right now he's got, if you click on that Eriksen there, and we'll go market sales history. Right now he's got one at 30,000 on the market. So there's a 30,000 sale there, a 31, a 38, a 40. So if I go to this stream now, and I show you the Eriksen, there's one at 30,000 coins there. So I'm going to buy that. I know that Eriksen has sold at some point for 40,000 coins. Now, will he sell straight away? Possibly not. But I'm going to list him up for 38,000 coins, and I'm going to do that. And now I know that Eriksen has been selling around 40,000 coins. I've got that marked down. So when I go across to my sheet that I've got, if I go across to my... I'm going to try and see if I can get it up. Give me 2 seconds and I'll get up the sheet. I can mark that down on my sheet and say, okay, cool. I now know that my Eriksens are selling for 38. I know that Chiellini's 89 card has sold for... I'll add this up here. I'll show you this spreadsheet now quickly. Here comes up. I know Chiellini's 89 card has sold for 77,000 coins. And I can go about buying multiples of cards. And I can go, okay, cool, so that's fine. Now I can look back at Chiellini again. And I can go, right, we go Chiellini. Let me do my same filter again, 70,000, because I know that's in and around what he's been listed for. I can look around here and see if any of these go into the market. So you see they're starting coming on here. Okay, cool. Let me add that to transfer targets. And now I've got a Chiellini sat there. I don't know what else I just sold. Something else just sold. What was it? Delaney's gone. I've got Chiellini sat there on my transfer targets. I don't know why this is not loading up the spreadsheet. It's really annoying me. Don't know why it's not on my spreadsheet. Here's what it is. So now I've got Chiellini sat here. Let me clear stuff off here. Chiellini sat here. So I'm like, okay, cool. If he comes up, I can just continually keep compare pricing on him and checking it. I can then get one of those Ericssons up. And I can say, okay, cool. Let me get an Ericsson up here. So I now get Ericsson's 86 up again. So cheapest Ericsson now is at 43,000. I split one at 30,000. So I'll add him to transfer targets, and I know if anything pops below that. And then what I'll go and do now to save myself some time is I'll check his other cards. Let me have a look at his 87. So his 87 right now is down at 28k. Now you might be thinking, why is anyone going to buy the 86 if the 87 is that cheap? The 86 is an inform. And again, the 87, I can go market sales history. One's for 29, 30, and I can then go and search on the game. And I can say, okay, cool, if that one's down, are these ones down? So let me just go and check what his domestic man of the match is selling for. And right now, cheapest one on the market is 29,000 coins. I'll add that to my transfer targets. And suddenly I'll build up a picture on my transfer targets of loads of Ericsson's different card types, because there's one card that I know is down. And then I'll repeat that process amongst loads of other cards throughout the day. Index special, I'll go, okay, cool. Who else is down? Wilfried Zaha right now. So his 85 card, this has come down heavily from the weekend, without a doubt. Because he was, if I show you the hourlies on him, on Saturday, was up at points at 51, 43 down there. Got higher 45, 45. He's come down quite significantly now. And again, so I know he's on a downward curve. So Wilfried Zaha now, I can go, okay, cool. Let me see what he's selling for. If there's any in there that I think are deals for him. So I know that he's sold for. So he's 40,000 coins here. What's his market sales history saying? 43, 43, 41, 44. So I know in around 43 to 44 is what he's selling for. So if I show you now, there's one on bid there for 36. I can add that to my transfer targets. And then again, I can flip around my filters now and go, okay, cool. Let me go max 40 and see what the bids are. So there's no bids on him at the moment. But I know what he sells for. So I can pick up multiples of this Zaha card and save myself time. And not worry about the fact that these cards are going to be like dropping or climbing, whatever. I know what they sell for, so it's not a problem. And then to top it off, I'll go back to our bot again. And I'll head over to there, and I'll go jump to present. It comes up. And it allows me to keep looking. I go, okay, cool. So Insigne's 89 card there, if I'm going to have a little look now, there might be one on the market right now. It's down at the price I want it at. Let's go gold team of the week. Let's clear that filter off. Let's go 70. 85. There should be one there. If it's still there, we'll be there for 75k. Which it is. I'll compare price on it. Someone got there before I checked the price on it, which is really charming. So if I show you that, the bot showed me it was there. For some stupid reason, I decided to check price on him. But you compare price on him, and it's a 15k undercut. And again, I then know I now know that Insigne sells for about 90,000 coins, or listed for 90,000 coins. I now know to keep an eye on Insigne and go, okay, cool, that's a good deal. So I keep an eye on that card and go, okay, cool. Was that worth me checking in terms of the testing his price? No, because I know he's down. But that's how you do it. And that's how you pick up multiples. So I'm going to do that today. Going to pick up a fair few of them and whatnot and show you what I can pick up in that time. Right now, if I'll show you it, it is... 2 seconds. 9:58. Literally going to spend maybe half an hour to pick up some cards over half an hour and show you what we pick up. So you guys got an idea. Half an hour, pick up some cards. It won't take me long to do. Hopefully 100, 200k in it. I'll see you then. Alright, so 5 minutes later, I'm just going to refresh this so you know it's telling the truth. I'll show you the camera. We just picked up his loud drip for 78,500. And if I show you his recent sales, this is yesterday basically. Again, selling for 90, 91, 89. We'll get 90,000 coins from easily again. Not masses of profit on him, but 7-8k on him. But for something that took me 10 seconds to pick up, it's not a problem. So that's our first pickup, and I'm going to list up now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, next pickup, going to go refresh again. 10.05 this time, and it is Neon Goretzka. So again, if I show you him, his prices that he's been selling for, let's go desktop again on him. Again, 72, 73, 74, sales on him relatively easily. We bought a solid few of them recently, and again, 65k here. He's got centre forward on him, so I should get 74 for him relatively easily. I listed these guys up for 12 hours. I'm in no rush to get them sold. They will sell within that time period, so I haven't got to worry too much. But again, the bot picking these up for me relatively easily. But Footbin's also showing a lot of these cards as down. And you can see trends. So Thomas Muller, for example, was down a minute ago. I had a look at Goretzka on the bot. He popped up. And I looked, and a lot of the Bundesliga guys are down. So I keep an eye that way. But another pickup, literally in the space of 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright guys, next good pickup. 189 for this Renato Sanchez. Again, going to show you the time so you can see it. Desktop, refresh. Again, 1009. And if I show you him there. 212, 219, 217. He's had those sales literally in the last hour. He sold for those amounts. Now, he's got a few that are coming down, which means that his price is slowly but surely coming down with sell-off, okay? Does that bother me? Not one bit. Because I know I can get 215 for this guy relatively consistently, if not a bit more than that, to be fair. But let's say we go 217 on him is what I'm going to go for the first list on him. But if I know he's coming down now, I can buy multiples of that card. So there's one at 208 there, and there's one on bid. But I can buy multiples. As this card pops, I can buy more than one of this card. And so it means there's a 199 there, which isn't a terrible deal, but you want better than that. I can buy a few of these now. And again, I can keep an eye on the cards I've already got here, like Chiellini. See if there's any of him that's maybe down there. He's 81 now. Keep an eye on Ericsson. See if anyone under list, if no one has done yet. Keep an eye on Zaha. And I can see if anyone lists, and I can buy multiples of these cards without having to worry about it. So now they're all on my list, and bit by bit by bit, I pick them up and I go like that. I'm going to show you a few more buys basically, but the whole point of this is to show you how to pick the cards up. Throughout this whole series, I'll show you them selling as we go as well, so don't ever think that's not going to be the case of that. But I'll try and buy like one or two more, and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Another super pickup via the bot, and again, we are literally at 1016, but was this Mike Maignan 86 card. 24,000 coins listed for, and again, he's cheapest at the moment, it's 35 on the market. There's nothing lower than that, so I'm not even going to list it for the 35. I'm going to hold out for a bit more on this, because 35 is still cheap on it. Could go for like 37 on him, he should sell within that time. So another brilliant pickup there as well. So basically that's how we pick up these cards. Now I'm going to keep picking these cards up throughout the day. I'm going to come back to you later on with sort of buys and sales and stuff like that and let you know roughly what we've got. But well over 1 million coins in 48 hours, which is great. We need to really be hitting those targets consistently if we're going to get to the stage where we've got the ability to buy R9 within the next sort of week or two, which is where we want to buy him, because it's going to take ages for him to be listed on the market. So I'm going to keep buying, come back to you later on. I will see you then. Alright guys, remember how many times I told you not to forget your bids? So there's Owen here, so for 134. There's one on the market for 130 as well that I'm keeping an eye on, but there's also one here on bid for 66. But I've just won that one on bid for 114,000 coins. And I want to just show you his sales history recently to show you how good a deal that is. And again, that pinged on the bot, but it also showed that he was down on Footbin, both of them again. So the point I'm trying to say to you here is the bot exists, and I do use the bot. There's no point in me lying to you guys. It's something I built with me and Dan to help us with thought tracking the market. But if I show you this now, again, the 145 sale earlier on, literally about half an hour ago. He's had cheap sales on bids, which made me realise the bid might do well on him. Another 140 there, a 136, a 141. So we're aiming for 140 on him. That should be relatively achievable. Let me clear off those ones there. But again, by keeping stuff in the transfer pile, it gives you an idea of what it is. And again, this is the point I'm talking to you about multiples. So that 145 and the 130 that are there, both of them aren't bad. The 130 is not a bad deal at all. The 145 is a bad deal. The 130 is not a bad deal. You probably can get about 145. But again, I now know there's another one there on bid as well. So I might be able to pick up more than one of these others. It's not guaranteed, but I might be able to pick up more than one of them. And again, if you think 7,000 coins off of that, it's nearly 20,000 coins profit for very little work. So I'll keep an eye on that Owen. And again, now I don't want this video to drag on too long, so I'm now just going to keep buying and come back to you later on. But like I say, it's now at 10:44. If I show you this now, it's 10:44. And I picked up in that time since I've been like, I've done this video, it's been an hour basically that I've done this video for. So from the Chiellini here, we've already sold one of those Chiellinis. This is everything I picked up in that time for profit. Absolutely everything. And this is a lot of profit there. There's probably in excess of 100k there once anything does sell. And that's for an hour's work. And I want to show you guys, this is the point. If you're smart about your time, you haven't got to spend a lot of time. Admittedly, this is more the higher tier stuff, but even at a lower tier, you can do this with gold cards. If you know, for example, that Aspilicueta sells for 8k, and he's popping significantly often at 7k, buy, flip on, and keep doing it, and buy multiples of that card. They will eventually rise when there's some sort of demand. So anyway, going to keep buying. I will see you guys now once stuff is sold, if it sells, because it might not sell straight away. And I'll give you a run through of everything we've bought. We're ready for the next episode. I'll see you then. And I know I said I won't come back straight away, but I am going to, because literally seconds later, another Owen popped to 122. Sentiment Hunter again. So we're going to go 141 on this one. Again, once 7k comes off, you're looking at what? 12k profit, something like that, which isn't too bad at all. Again, we'll list them up, but again, that's the multiple thing I'm talking to you about. picking up more than one of the same card. And now I definitely will be back with you later on. I'll see you then. Alright guys, and again, that's why I say to you, remember your bids. Another Owen at 111. This is the 4th Owen that we've picked up so far today. And he's been selling in around 140, so it shouldn't be a problem for me to sell him for in and around that. But this is where we're at in terms of the buys we've made. It's now 11.23. In terms of sales so far, Czech I picked up for 160, sold for 178. Vardy at 108, sold for 118. Son at 135, sold for 150. Romarinho at 27.32. Tierney at 42, sold for 48. And then this is everything we have picked up today in literally about an hour and a bit. And like I said, the multiples, 3 Godins there, all below where they should be, all at 32, I think, in around 32, 34, yeah. 34, I think one was 35, yeah, with a shadow on him, and 33. Picked 3 of those up in a row because I was like, why not? The Owens we picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, I think Owens we picked up, because he's low at the moment, but he will climb again, and it's a case of just being able to pick up, I picked up 4 of them, I'll make something like, give or take 80 to 100k on them once everything sells, and it saved me time on it. Maignan there's a good deal, like I said, I've overlisted him, no drama on it. 2 Hakimis, and this is how you can track the market and buy multiple cards. Renato Sanchez is already back up at 215 again, so this card will sell pretty quickly for 217. So that's where we're at with these right now. Now, I do want to come back to you in a bit once some more stuff is sold, but that's everything that I've bought in about an hour and a half. Now what I'm going to do is wait for everything to sell. Not everything will sell, but wait for bits and bobs to sell and whatnot, and come back to you guys with some more sales and show you that it doesn't take much time, much work, much effort to make coins in this game. So I'll let some stuff sell, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Shortly. Alright guys, and so I've got up on the screen sort of the ones I thought I showed you before and the ones I hadn't showed you before, so you've got an idea of, like, I can show you who has sold and who hasn't sold. So Van Basten has gone now for 116,000 coins. This Pep I picked up for I think it was 150 on him, sold him for 167, which is very, very nice indeed. Both the Chiellinis now have gone, which is good. Vardy already showed you, Son already showed you. Hakimi here for 35, 750 and 36. Both of those have now sold on already. The Delaney's gone, that Højbjerg's gone, and Tierney. So we've still got bits and bobs selling here, like I say. But there you can see how easy that was to make profit. These cards have all just been picked up today in the space of an hour, and they've all already sold. They're gone. I haven't got to worry about them anymore. They're sold. Now it's just these guys here that we leave here for 12 hours, and we stay in the market. And when we leave listening for 12 hours at a time, it's allowing for that drop and that climb. Because during the day at times, these cards will dip in value, then these cards will climb in value. Then they'll dip again, and then they'll climb again. And all we're doing is leaving them on the market at the price we know they sell for, to allow for the fact that yes, it might dip off and ours might be too expensive at the time, but eventually it will climb, and that's fine. And that's all we're doing. But that is now well over 1 million coins made in 48 hours on this account, and we're going to keep grinding it out as much as we possibly can. Once everything's sold there, we're well over 4 million coins, well over 4 million coins, and we're going to keep doing it. Keep trading, keep buying, keep selling. Every time stuff goes, we rebuy. Now, I'm not saying everyone can go and do that, but there's no reason why, even if you haven't got much time to trade, you can't just do one round of what I've just done there with your budget. So if you're at 500k, that's your budget to work with. Special cards 50k and under, I'm buying 10 of those, listing them and sending them. Because I'm doing the exact same thing on my Road to Glory right now with a 500k budget. The exact same thing's being done. And you guys will see that tomorrow morning, and you'll see how the coin total gains throughout the day as I sell those bits and bobs. But that really is how you trade at the moment with this market, how you mass buy in terms of buying more than one and the same card at a time. And how you can utilize the fluctuations and the market index on Futbin and Tier 3 on the website to maximize the profit you guys can make on this game. The market is so up and down right now. It is so easy to make coins in, so long as you're buying at low points and you're patient and waiting for the high points to sell. But that's the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.